What's going on, my beautiful people? It is your boy Lindy. Man's brand new video here today. How are we all doing? Lovely to see you all. Hope you're having a good Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever you watch this. But yeah, you see the title of the video, man. Yeah, I got taught. I definitely got taught a boxing lesson today, and yo, I'm so appreciative of this experience. We'll get into it. But yeah, kind of 2 weeks out from the fight, just over 2 weeks. October the 22nd. And yeah, I think if you are a boxer and you don't have a training session or a sparring session where you face someone better than you and they land some good shots and they don't hold back, I think that's important. I think it's a sign of growth. They're able to know you keep going. They're able to kind of test your chin. What happened? Like, I basically someone landed a really good punch, which cracked my nose. Nose was like bleeding a bit and stuff, like a bit of blood around my mouth and that. But yo, it's important to know that you can keep going in those moments, because if honestly, I've done a lot of like sparring and a lot of like body to body stuff, but like that was like the time when it was like, you know, when you're facing someone. So I kind of explained to you guys earlier, if you watched one of my earlier boxing videos, where I basically explained that I did some amateur spar. I was in like an amateur class and did some amateur sparring. So I was in that same gym again, and I got the chance. We do like some light sparring, we do like pretty much some light sparring like in a group session. And then there was this guy from the amateur class, and he wanted to have a bit of a light spar, but we kind of got into it a bit, and like he was throwing some heavier punches and that. And then they were like, "Oh, go in the ring!" Like, obviously we know you two can both box. Go in the ring. So I got the opportunity to spar him, and obviously this is a guy who's been boxing way longer than me. His movement's good, and that means obviously when I'm trying to get up my like slips and that, obviously, compared to people who you spar with, like they haven't got as much experience, kind of their slips and that work. But when you got someone who is a heavyweight, it's a good heavyweight, more conditioned than me, he's been practicing his power, trains like 3 times a week, he's doing like these extra sessions, like he's a very good boxer. And yeah, obviously I got to test myself. Man, like, bro, it was brutal, because it was obviously first it was like I'm going to try and like hold up the power, but bro, he hit me with some 6 shots. This guy has like a very stiff jab, but the thing is, I don't, obviously we're 2 weeks out from the fight now. Obviously I don't need my opponent like too many strategies or anything. Like, guy had a very good jab, he had a very good right hand. Obviously, and I think the important thing for me is when you get hit with those shots. Obviously, I'm planning on going to a shot with no head, going into a fight, no head guard, 12-ounce gloves. So I know they're the type of shots I will receive in the fight. Then if I receive that kind of power, then if he's gonna have that kind of movement, I don't know I don't know anything about this opponent. Honestly, I know nothing. So I've got to prepare for the worst. I prepare for a guy that can fight like the guy I fought in this boxing, this training. Hopefully, it's meant to be a non-amateur thing. So matchmaking, because obviously basing it off my first fight, the opponent shouldn't be that good, but if it happens, it happens. If it's a mismatch, bro, I'm going out on my shield. I don't care. Like, bro, it's 9 minutes, 2 heavyweights. Unless this guy's been training like 4 times a week and has like 6 cardio, bro, I think my cardio is pretty good. Like, I don't think it shouldn't be. I can't see it being a 9-minute technical spin around everyone. Like, I can't see it being a mad thing. So I think it's going to be more of a battle. It's going to be who wants it more, who can take more punches. And yeah, I think kind of having those punches kind of getting your nose bleeding and stuff kind of make you realise what kind of war we're going into. It's really going to be a war. And I think that's good, because I'm going to learn a lot about myself in this fight. Because I think it's one thing to kind of do the sparring and that, but I think to actually go out there and... What about the bus ticket there? I'm actually waiting for the bus. I'm choosing the Lion. But yeah, so instead of like, I think just going and like say you're going through the rounds, you're trying to do whatever, I think you realise that, yo, this is a battle. And man, I'm so grateful. And obviously, like, there was time, obviously, because this sparring session, obviously, it wasn't like we're doing like rounds. It was just like one continuously long thing. And obviously I was hearing like brown bells go through. But I was thinking this is like 3, 4, 5. I think it was about 5 to 6 minutes. And obviously, like, man's just tiring. So I'm just there like, am I going to get like a 30-second break in the corner or whatever? It just never came. But yo, I just honestly, like, he was even like, I shouldn't have hit you that hard. But like, bro, I need that, because like I say, I'm going into a war. I'm going into a place where we'll have no head guard and be fine in front of the crowd. I can't get slowed down. I think one thing that was good, like, I didn't really get disorientated. I didn't really get disorientated. Like, I did slow down, but I didn't get disorientated. It wasn't like I took those punches, it was like, I was in like a whole another world. Like, I was in a situation where I wanted to keep going forward. I don't. You could people argue that because like you were fighting, you got like everyone in the gym watching you two spar. It's not that. Like I just know that the moment you like start going forward, and the moment you just want to cower away, the moment you just want to sit in the corner, your opponent will just see blood, bro. You're like I don't know. You're like a bull, like a limp leg. Like you're just a standing target. So I know it's very important for me at any point, even if I do feel tired, even if I do feel the effect of the shots, I have to look in his eyes and I have to keep moving forward. And yeah, like I say, I think it's been an absolute war. Like I say, I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy's got. Man, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, man, it happens. You're gonna have to, I think, any sort of box champion, from like your like white collar all the way through to your amateur, through to like your professionals, I think you have to have those training sessions where you get beat down a bit, you get tested, and you learn. Because I think when you're in your comfort zone, man, it's hard to kind of, I think the trainer was even saying it, like, cause obviously that guy's training a lot longer, obviously he's got a lot more boxing experience. He was like, you just going in there and like obviously landing shots, him landing big shots on me, and then how he sets it up, and like, obviously that's good for me, but he doesn't learn that much. Like he said, that learning happens when you're kind of in the middle. So when I'm able to do something, he's able to do something, I'm able to react and like land punches. So it was a bit one-sided, and obviously calmed down a bit and able to obviously practice, and let me kind of practice moving forward, like trying to control the space and stuff like that. And obviously that's really useful. Like I say, I'm still very new to this boxing thing. Win or lose, it's definitely something I think I'll do again. As I'm building experience, I think I'll still go to these boxing sessions, even outside of like training for a fight. And yeah, man, I've got into the sport, man. I am enjoying it. But yeah, like I say, you manage to take some wins, sometimes take some L's. Today was a bit of an L, but like I say, stepping in that ring and just, yeah, on a Friday night, man, it's like you could be out getting drunk. But now I was like Wembley, obviously like the England game's going on, the women's game. I could have been out there drinking pints or whatever, but like I was in the boxing class, doing these squats, doing these planks, getting in the ring against a good amateur boxer, and just giving it a best shot. And there's a lot of growth in that, and I'm very confident towards the future. Honestly, like it's crazy to think. Obviously, I'm doing like a lot of like exercise right now, a lot of gym work. I'm putting my body through a lot, but I've actually never been happier. Like, and that's actually mental, because I know people say that, and you'd think that it's not true. Like, you'd think that, oh, you're pushing yourself, you must absolutely hate your life. But genuinely, I feel very happy. Like, I feel really good. Like, I'm genuinely really excited for the future. I think that's about that kind of the sign for the bus stop. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't want to keep the video too long. But yeah, I think, obviously it's not all guns and roses. Sometimes you do have, you have big sessions. You get sessions where, you get taught a lesson. You get sessions where people are teaching you something. You get lessons where you feel like you're on top. But we keep moving. We move on towards the fight. 2 weeks to go. If you guys still want to come watch it live, it will be in South East London, in a place called Chislehurst at the Beaverwood. Let me know if you want tickets. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you all for tuning in. I need to get rid of this light now. Obviously, this person's gonna think I'm something for the bus, and I'm not. But yeah, much love to you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.